I have had the privilege of working with hundreds of businesses around the world and dozens of local businesses, including some of my favorite are businesses around developing success and developing successful patterns. And that's what I want to talk with you about today. And I talk about the power of positive self-image and the power of positive mindset. But it's not from a kind of fluffy, like, oh, this is great, so that you feel good on the weekends type conversation. This conversation around the impact that this will have on you as a business owner, as somebody who runs a business, as an employer, as somebody who works with other human beings, as someone who's driving for the bottom line to see end results. Some of those ideas may work for you. Some of them you just be like, nope, that's not gonna work. That's fine. But it starts us thinking, right? And it starts us thinking about, okay, how do I get this down to the smallest thing possible? How do I get this down to something that's manageable? How do I get this down to something I can do? Because again, the first habit is never about seeing results. The first habit is about creating consistency. And so even if you start something and you don't start seeing dramatic results from it, that's okay. That wasn't the goal. The goal of the first one wasn't to see dramatic results. The goal of the first one was to start creating consistency. Think about something that you're already doing. Look at the small thing that you want to do and think about something that you're already doing, and you can even write it down. Immediately after putting the dog out, brushing my teeth, getting dressed, getting my morning coffee, I do it right before I go to bed, right before I go to bed. Right, you already have some consistent behaviors that you're engaging in. Right when I get to the office, right before I leave the office, before lunch. I have one that's a before lunch. I have a habit that I do of reaching out to one person every single day to talk about business, and I always set noon as my deadline. If I haven't done it by noon, boom, before noon, I always do it. Because I'm always hungry at noon. And so before I can eat my noon lunch, I always if I haven't talked to one person, boom, I have to talk to one person before I do it. So you take something that you're already doing, tie something to it that you want to do, and suddenly doing it becomes easier. Trackers work, and one way that I realize trackers work, some of you maybe have done this. Have you ever found yourself in your living room or in a hotel room or around your neighborhood walking around like this late at night? Yes, you've done this? Why do you do it? Yes, because you gotta get to 10,000 steps with your stupid watch, right? I see my wife do this all the time. It was crazy. We were on vacation and literally she was walking in our hotel room like this. I was like, what in the world are you doing? I gotta get to 10,000 steps. I was like, oh my gosh. You don't even know why you're getting to 10,000 steps. You just know that if you do, your watch will buzz, celebrate, and you'll feel the dopamine release in your brain that you did it. You have no idea why you're doing it, but it changes behavior as soon as you give yourself a tracker. You put that thing on your wrist and you'll immediately change behavior. Same thing is true for any habit you want to change. You track it, you'll do it. So make it easier on yourself by stacking it together with something you're already doing and track it with either an app tracker or simply a piece of paper tracker. Write down every day, do this, mark it off when you've done it. Habits happen faster when you feel good about them. So when I floss my teeth in my car, I give myself a flex because it feels good. Physiologically, what happens in your brain is a release of a chemical called dopamine. This is science and biology based, not just mumbo jumbo. You do something, you give yourself a flex, you give yourself a pat on the back, you tell yourself, your watch buzzes. I don't know what it is, but my watch starts buzzing. I look down, it's got little fireworks on it to tell me I've hit my 10,000 steps, and all of a sudden, boom, dopamine released in my brain. I feel better, I'll do it again. When you feel good, you'll repeat the behavior. When you feel bad, you tend to not to. That is your simple 3-step pattern, and it doesn't matter what you want to do. You want to floss more? Small, easy, celebrate. You want to exercise more? Small, easy, celebrate. You want to save more money? Small, easy, celebrate. You want to unpack your house? Small, easy, celebrate. You want to change all your passwords? You've got me inspired because every time I log into my browser, it tells me all the passwords that are matching. I'm like, I know, because how many passwords do you want me to remember? No wonder they're all the exact same, right? Small, easy, celebrate. Any habit you want to change. Whether it's health, wealth, or self-development, no matter what it is, it's small, easy, celebrate. Because when we go small, we can be consistent. When we keep it easy, we can do it without a lot of added motivation. And when we celebrate, we feel good, and we're likely to do it again. Thank you for having me here. Good luck with your habit improvement. Have a great day.